Firstly, before I start, I want to obviously make it clear that I didn't attend the game today, so I can't comment on performances of the team or individuals collectively or anything like that. Merely just putting my thoughts across on the squad, the new regime, where we go from here, how the season may pan out based on the fact that we've just lost to a team that's bottom of the league, hadn't scored a home goal in Christ knows how long, and hadn't won in Christ knows how long. So that's all it is, a general chit chat, thinking out loud as it were. Where do we start? Squad looks unbalanced. I think AD's got a lot of work to do in terms of getting the squad how he wants it, in terms of personnel, in terms of style. There's talk of a keeper coming in imminently to challenge Nelson. So does that mean Hadler goes on loan? Getting games might do him good, but are we wasting a wage? I mean, obviously everyone will have different opinions on that, but I don't think the competition can do anyone any harm. That's what we need. We seem to have too many in various positions coasting along because their place is almost guaranteed regardless of how they perform. I think we need another right back to challenge Jackson, who's also been injury prone this season. We're woefully short at centre half. Max Amar has played with how many centre-back partners this season? If you go back to the summer, Ossa Davey, Hurd, Cargill, Ossa Larger, Dickinson maybe. There's no consistency. I think we need two in there. Desperately need leadership in there and experience. I know we've said it before. I'm not saying we've got to get him in, but an Adam El Abd type, an almost old-fashioned centre-half, kick it, edit, clear it, win it type of footballer. At left back for me, Paul Konchesky shouldn't play. We desperately need Bradley Garmston fit, in my opinion, and then we need another left back to come in and challenge him as well. Purely on the fact that we need competition again, and Garmston's proved to be injury prone this season as well. We seem to have an abundance of centre midfielders, but they all look the same. They're all tippy tappy, very nice, can be tidy in possession when they've got lots of time, but when you're struggling and down where we are, we need someone who's going to roll his sleeves up, put his foot in and go and kick people. I remember Dave Martin in Tony Pulis' first promotion winning side in 95-96, done it, ugly footballer in terms of what he did, but he knew his limitations, he knew his role, and he allowed those that were more creative to go and win football matches for us. Josh Wright has come under fire this season. I don't think he's a natural holding midfielder in the sense of he sits, he tackles, he gives. He is almost a deep-lying playmaker, if you like, being asked to perform a role that he might not be that comfortable with. We desperately miss Aaron Morris, and I think we need someone else of his ilk to come in between now and the end of the window. So is there room for manoeuvre in terms of getting a couple out in that area on loan or permanently to free up wages and space for Pennock to get some more players in that he wants? Up front, Jet was supposedly again lazy today, disinterested, not holding his position as a centre forward. And it seemed, according to social media, that we only looked lively when Cody and also Rory Donnelly came into the fray. We need more than just step overs and screamers from 30 yards once every 3 games at the moment. We need some grafters, we need some workers, we need some biters, in the sense again that are going to cause centre halves problems, going to make them feel uncomfortable and get them out of their comfort zone. It's great to see that AD went with wingers today and stuck to his word of what he'd said in the week. Great to see List get a chance out wide, Wagstaff to be played further up the pitch. I know Lee Martin's supposedly close now to returning, but I still think if we're going to play that, we need another wide man. I've always been a believer in you need 2 in each position to provide competition, to stop people from becoming lazy, complacent, which I think has been a lot of our problem this season. So maybe we need another striker as well now that Frank Nouble's gone. We just need a bully. Whether we play one up top, we need someone that's going to be able to play with their back to goal, to get in centre-backs' faces, to create openings for those running from midfield. Because again, and we've spoke about it before when Justin was in charge, right the way back to August, September, that we're too nice to play against. I think there's a lot of work to be done. And anyone who says that we're not in a relegation battle, I think they're dreaming a little bit. It's great to see AD come out in a week and say the playoffs are still the ambition, still the aim, and we need to stick to that. But at the same time, we're 5 points off the bottom four, and we need to arrest this slide very, very quickly. It could take a month for AD to get those in that he wants, to get us playing how he wants us to. So in that sense, we have to give him time to put his own stamp on it properly. And let's not judge him after one game, as disappointing as it is. But certainly, I think we need 3 or 4 proper, hard-working, maybe not pretty footballers, but people that know how to win football matches when the chips are down. And then from there, we can try and progress and push on and try and stamp our authority on games. But at the moment, we need wins any old hour up the gills.